junkin' fool over here in a snowy Poorville. So I was trying to get these hydraulics to go up. I had to back over here yesterday and trying to lift the hydraulics. You got a little safety bar. Once you get them up, you put that down so they don't come down on your head if you happen to blow a cylinder or something, but they wouldn't go up. I moved the levers and everything. Then I noticed this wheel bearing here on this side needs some work. It acts like it ain't tight in there, so I have to check that out, check the back two out. So it's still right up off the ground. Apparently the only thing that's holding it's a bucket. And the snow. So I'm trying to get the gas tank out. And I got it off unbolted, but it won't, this bar hits it, so I was trying to lift this up to have clearance. I was just going to lift it up all the way until I got the project done. But for some reason, apparently I may have to break one of these loose, or a couple of them, to bleed it, or get the pressure off it or something. Because I wiggled the levers and turned them, and when I still had a hook to the chain. This one's the drive. Anyway, and it probably ain't going to start. I know these had a metal cover over them originally. I was watching some videos and I seen a couple of them had the cover, but most of them it was missing. And a lot of guys cover them with tarps. We'll figure something out with that when we get all the bugs worked out of it. And these bolts here are all stripped out, so I had to burn them off with a torch. I'm going to have to replace them. Definitely needs a wheel bearing. You got to pull this off anyway to do the seal, so I just get some good bolts. And I notice they're not all like that, but they got a bolt that's in behind this gas tank on each side. I could see it on that side, and there's a couple metal plates that are just sitting on there. I did order the manual to this, and I got it, and basically it don't tell me nothing. It's supposed to be a factory manual, repair manual, able to completely rebuild it, and it doesn't show hardly anything on it, so I can figure it out. It's got some good stuff. It's got some of the torques and all that stuff as far as going, but I've been cleaning garage, building, shop, whatever we're calling it today. Or working on it. There's the snow up to the door. I still got the wood still going in here. What a mess, but we're getting there. So I've been throwing a bunch of copper tubing out here. Copper, all kinds of different kinds of copper. And we've been throwing, or I have been, I say we, but I've been out here throwing all these cords up here. Found out I had cement on this side, which I knew. I poured it. So yeah, anyway, I had all that dirt, and that's pretty much garbage. I've been going through it, getting all the metal out of it. Finding a lot of metal. I filled that 5-gallon bucket right there, and I threw some in that one and some in these ones. And I've been throwing the wood chips and what have you in there. I think I'm about ready to call it a day. So I got this dirt might have a little bit of metal in it. So I'll probably go through it again. Yeah, clean some of this area. There's a lot of stuff. I'm working my way this way to the door. I did clean a lot of the heavies out there a month or so ago. A lot of the extrusion and a lot of that went outside. There's the radio. There. I was going to work this way. And there really ain't that much stuff over here. This is actually fairly easy cleaning over here. Just all this miscellaneous stuff. Now these are out of the fuse box. They got the white coating But if you look at it, that's actually copper. It looks kind of a gray color. And I think I was actually using this for a to put my phone in. It's one of them words that you go brain dead on, you can't remember it. Handy device here. Copper. So a lot of times them fuse boxes got a lot of copper in them. And I picked up a couple of these. They're non-magnetic. I got a bunch of these around. I need to go through them and see if any of them are actually silver. So this is the junking pool over here in Poorville, giving our winter day update. A lot of this stuff just kind of set off over here instead of having it scattered all over. At least get the buckets in one area, and then I can kind of go through them and process what there is in there. That cylinder was brand new. I got that from one of the jobs we did. Harbor Freight. I think they're about 70 bucks. I might be wrong, but. So I'm going to keep working this way. Maybe come out here tomorrow. Might have a project coming in tomorrow, hopefully. So I'm going to just keep working over here. This is mostly bolts and a few tools and cast iron clawfoot feet. I think these pails here I'm going to set over there. Although that one's really heavy. Maybe I'll set them up in this area. And as I'm cleaning stuff, I'll just keep going through them until I get them all in one area. Yeah, got a little bit done. I've been just kind of taking it easy, hanging close to the wood stove. I haven't really loaded it too serious today. In fact, I just been burning cardboard and the papers, and I think there's a log in there that went out from last time. But I'm getting ready to call it a day. Don't look like much, but that's a lot of picking through that stuff. A lot of, more or less, straining it for the valuable metals. We'll get this side all done, and I think I'm going to try to get a couple shelves up. Put some stuff in the shelf, then I'm going to work my way over to this side. I need to process them. I know copper is doing pretty good right now, but a lot of ends there, the noodles on it. See, that's some of the wire I threw over there. This is some stuff I think I picked up when they did the spring cleanup a couple years ago. And I'll probably get that side done, do some organizing, and then come over and start on this side. This is my fuel oil furnace. That's supposed to have been in this year. These I need to make my doors to go right outside. I've been going to do that. Yeah, always a bunch of stuff going on. Bunch of stuff in here that needs to go. Some of it, I got one of them kits for running a truck or something off propane. I had a big truck a few years ago. I was going to switch over to propane, and I just never got around to it, and ended up, I think that was the truck that ended up burning up out there. But yeah, now we got the diesel out there, which we don't drive no more, but I'm going to get that run and do some work on it. And one thing it really needs is the back disc brakes. It's got disc brakes, and they need the calipers replaced, I think. Watch your step. Well, thanks for stopping by Poorville. I'll see the ground. Have a great day. Goodbye now.